Hello everyone, this is Samadan Kare and welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel guys. So in the today's video guys, we are going to see the Python date times guys. So we will see how to take a current date and current time, current year and so many things by using this Python date time guys. So this is the Python basic course guys. So I will not take in detail of the date time, but I will take 50% of date times from this video guys. So you will learn the 50% of date time from this video guys. So let's start the video. This video will be very interesting guys. Please see the video till the end so that you will understand the date time Python date times guys. Okay, so let's start guys. So firstly we will see the Python dates, and one most important thing guys. What is one most important thing? So if you want the PDF notes for this lecture, so please check the description. Okay, in the description I have given the Telegram channel link. So guys, the handwritten notes of this video are shared onto the Telegram channel guys. If you not join the Telegram channel, please join it and let's grab the notes. So let's start guys. So firstly we will see the Python dates. So what is Python date? A date in a Python is not a data type. That means it is not a data type like a string, list, and tuple, all these things of its own. But we can import a module name. Okay, we can import a module name like data time. Oh, sorry, date time. We import the module name as a date time, like we import the module name as NumPy, Pandas, and all these things like that. So to work with dates as date objects. Okay, so firstly we will import the datetime module and we will display the current date. That means the today's date guys. Okay, so how we will get the today's date from this date time? Okay, so let's import first the date time. Okay, so I have imported this date time. Now I will give the object name as, one second, I have to take two four things. Yes, so I will give the object name as x and I will store this x into the date time dot. Okay, again there is a function known as date time. Okay, and in this date time you have to give now. Okay, you have to give now. So one second, here there is no space between date and time. Okay, and now let's run it. So it will be run, but you have to give the x. So it will give this thing. But if you write the print x, then what will happen? Let's see. Print and then x. Okay, and let's run it. So you will get this output guys. That means the today's date, that is 2023 1 and 5. That means 5th January 2023 is the date, and this is the time now guys. This is the time 21, 19, and 26. That means guys, this 21 means 9. Okay, and 19 means 19, 26 means 26 second. So 21 means guys, it's a 9 p.m. and is 19 minutes and 26 seconds, and these are the microseconds. Okay, so if you run now, it will give 20 minutes exactly. Let's see, 9 see your clock and 9:20, and that is 0.6 sorry 0.6 are the 6 seconds, and these are the microseconds. Okay, it will be changed. It will give you the current date and current time guys. Okay, so it will contain first it will contain the year, then month, then day, then it will contain the hour. Okay, then minute, then second, and then microsecond. So this is the sequence guys. Firstly it will take year, then month, and then day, then hour, minute, second, and microsecond. So this is the sequence guys. So the datetime module has many methods to return information about the date object. Okay, there are so many methods. So we have taken here one example of this method. Okay, so I'm going to take one example now. So I will return the year and name of the weekday guys. Okay, I will return the year and name of the weekday. from this date time one. Okay, so firstly I have to import date time, so I have imported already. So I will use this x is equal to datetime dot datetime, and now that I also imported, suppose I will print, okay, I will print this x dot year, x dot year. What I want, guys, I want only year, so it will give me the year only, that is the 2023. Okay, now if I want the weekday, that means what the day on this year, that means now what is the weekday. So how I can write it as, okay, so I will write it as print. Okay, so in this print I will write x dot strf, okay, and date, sorry, strf time. So this is the method, guys, you will learn in later time. Okay, so for the sake of the understanding, we have taken this, and you have to give percent capital. Okay, so you will learn all these percent things in later of the video. Okay, so if I run this, so I will get the Thursday. So let's check, guys, those of you seeing the video on this, because it's the video is recorded, and it's published on the 5th January 2023, and it's 9:22 p.m., guys. That's why I have recording this video at 9:22 p.m. That's why I have get this Thursday and all these things. If you are seeing the video after this date, then please, I am sorry, that will be not same time, guys, and the same day. Okay, so you can run on your system, you will get the same time and day also. Okay, so this is the thing, guys, in this way we can get the current year also and current day also. Suppose you want here, if I will give x dot, suppose I will give month, then what will happen, let's see. It will give month as one, that means the first month. Okay, and if I give here as a time, then what will happen, let's see. So it will be constructed, but if I give this time in this, so it will give me the time, that is 9:20, and this one. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Now next we will see the creating date object, so how we can create a date object, guys. Okay, so this is the thing. So to create a date, we can use the date time class. Okay, which class we are going to use to create a date object? We are going to use the date time class, and which is the constructor of the date time module, guys. Okay, so the date time class requires three parameters generally, and to create the date, that three parameters are year, month, and day, guys. Okay, that means we can create a date time, and we can take the time and date, all these things, guys. Okay, so firstly we have to import the date time. Okay, for coding I'm going to import this date time. Okay, so that is date time. Then I will store this object x as x is equal to date time dot date time, and in this you have to give, guys, what you have to give, you have to give three parameters. Firstly you have to give the year. Suppose I will give the year 2020, and suppose I will give the month as a sixth month I want, and date I want, suppose 23. Okay, so this is the data. Now I will print the x value. Okay, I will print the value of x. So it will give me 2020 2026 and 23. That means the 23rd June and 2020. And it will give the time as 000. It will give me the time as 000. Why it will give me the time as 000? Because we don't specify the time, guide. That's why it's giving me the time as 000. Now, the datetime class also takes parameters for time and time zone. Okay, we can give also the time here. Suppose I will give here the 8. Okay, and if I run this, So it will give me the 8. Okay, and if I will give here as 20 or 34, it will give me that 8, that is hour 34 minutes, and suppose I will give the 7, that is the 7 seconds. So it will give you like this. So you can create your own date, own time, and own year also. Okay, so there are so many parameters in this. You can give like time zone and second, microsecond, and all these things, but they are optional things and has the default value 0 that we have taken, and none for the time zone. Okay, time zone will be none. It's a auto, that's why time zone will be none. Now the strf time method. So this is very important method, guys. Let's see the whole. If you say the datetime libraries depend on this strf, then it is obviously right, guys, because this strf time function is very very important. So let's see what is this strf time method. So the datetime object has method for the formatting date objects into readable strings, guys. So the method is called strf time, and it will take one parameter to specify the format of the returned string. So how it will be taken one parameter? Let's see. Suppose I want to display the name of the month. I want to display the name of month. So how I can write? Okay, I will take here as display. Okay, display month. If I want to display the month, then what is the coding for it? Now let's see, guys. You have to keep one thing as common, that is this. Okay, I will take here this import date time. Okay, date time, and then x is equal to date time dot again date time. Okay, then so in this date time, suppose you are giving as 2018, and then it's the 6th month, and fourth as day. Okay, so in this, guys, you will print. Okay, you will print what you want. You want month, so you have to use the strf time function. So x dot strf strf and then time. So in this strf time, you have to use uh this percent. Okay, percent will be anywhere in this function. Okay, anywhere in this function, that means for every case the percent symbol will be there in the strf time function. Now if you want the month, if you want the month, you have to give the capital B for the month. So you will get the month as June. So let's see, 6th month will be the June, guys. 6th month will be the June. So there are so many methods, guys. So many methods. So we will learn one by one. That means these all are depend on this percent and letter. There will be the letter followed by the percent followed by letter. Percent followed by letter, and these two things will be changed anything, anything. Okay, so let's see what these things will be changed. So now if I want to display the weekday in short version. Okay, so guys, in generally in writing, we write December as DEC, January as JAN. Okay, these are the short forms. So if you want the month name in short form, so how you can take, or the firstly we will take the weekday in the short form. So weekday, how you can write? Suppose I want to write a Sunday, so I will write SUN. Monday, I will write MON, like that. Okay. So I want to display here, display what I want to display, weekday in short. Okay, weekday in short. So how I can display it? So now I don't import this date time and all these things. Okay. So if you want, you can take it. So now from this, it will be the same. So I will take this or import date time, and in this date times I will store this x into the variable as a date time dot gain a date time, and in this you want now. Okay. So now we are going to work on the current date and time. Now in this current I want the weekday. I want weekday. So what which command I will use? I will use print. Okay. X dot strf function. Okay. Strf time, and in this strf time you have to give in the string percent symbol. Okay. Percent symbol, and when you give the small a, when you give the small a, it will return the short weekday. Let's see, thu, that is a Thursday, guys. Okay. So this is command for what? This is for weekday, short weekday. So here I have written, so no need to write here. Okay. So this is the short weekday. Now suppose I want weekday in the full version. Okay, I want weekday in full version. So I will copy the same codes and pasting now. Okay, so here I want to display the weekday in full form. Okay, or in the full version. In full, I'm going to write. So I will use the same code, guys. Import date time x is equal to date time dot now. Now I have to change only this a. So instead of this a, I will write the capital A. I will write the capital A, and let's see, you will get the Thursday, guys. That is the full form of the weekday. That is weekday in full version. Now, suppose I want to display weekday as a member, sorry, as a number, that is 0 to 6. Now guys, number are counts in Python from 0. Okay, so there are 7 days in a week. Now I want to calculate the weekday as a number. That means the first day of the week is a Sunday, second day is a Monday, third day is a Tuesday, and so on. Okay. So in that case, what I will write? So I want to display the weekday as number. Okay, as number I want to display. And these numbers from 0 to 6, guys. So I will write 0 to 6 here. So same thing I will write here. Now instead of this A, instead of is this A, I will write W. I will write the W. Let's see what will happen. It will give the 4. Why it will give you 4? Because guys, today is the Thursday, and if you count from 0, 0 for Sunday, 1 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday, 3 for Wednesday, and 4 for the Thursday, guys. So that's why it's giving you the 4 as answer. Okay. Now, next case, suppose I want to display a day of month. I want to display a day of month. So how I can display that day? So display the day of month. I will write here as day of month. How I can display the day of month? That means from 1 to 31. 1 to 31 maximum. So it will write in the numeric format. So for these guys, here you have to change, instead of %a, you have to write %d, small d, and you will get, you will, oh, okay, yeah, this is not a, yes, you will get 0.5. What you will get? 0.5. That means this is the fifth day of this month, January. This is the fifth day. So remember, guys, for which this %w is used, %d is used, you have to remember this thing. Now suppose you want to display the month name in short version. Okay, you want to display the month name in short. So I will write here month, okay, then name in short. So how I will write the month name in short? So you have to give, instead of the small a, you have to give the small b, small b. And you have seen the month name in full version previous, okay, full version previous, that is January. Okay, let's see, it will give you JAN, that is the January, guys. And if you want the full version, let's see the first example, the first example, and there you have seen the June there. Okay, June there, that is a capital B, small b for the short one. Now remember, guys, if you give the capital, so it will give you full, but if you give the small, it will give the short. So remember this trick. Now suppose I want to display month as number. That means there are 12 months. So for January, which number will be occurred? That is 1. For February, the 2, and so on. For the December, the 12. Okay. So I will paste it here. Now display, I want month as number. I want month as number. How I will display? So this month for starting from 1 and end at 12. So for this, you have to write here the small m again, the small m again. So you will get the month in number, that is 1. Okay. And now if you here give, instead of this, now if you write your own object, that is 2018, 19, and so on. So you will get at that date which month, that is if you give the 6 year, the June or year, you will get the 6. So this is the thing, guys. Now next one is, suppose I want to display the year short version without century. Okay, that means without century means what, guys? We have written year as 2023. Suppose I want only 23 without century. I want to display the year. Okay, display the year, and it's a short version without century. Year in short without century. I want to display. Okay, without century. And yes. So how I can write this as? So instead of the small a, guys, you have to give the small y. That means it will give you the short, that is the 23. Now I will copy this this code, and if you want the year name with full version, if you want the year with full version, so instead of this, I will write full, display the year in full version. Okay, full version. So instead of this y, guys, you will give the capital Y for the full version. Let's see, 2023. Okay. Now if you want to display the hour, if you want to display the hour, and the hour will be displayed as from 0 to 23. Okay, let's see, display the hour, display hour, and it will display from 0 to 23. That means there are 24 hours, and that's why it will take. So for hour, you will write capital H. You will write capital H. Let's see, there are the 21 hours, guys. For completing the day, only the 4 hours remaining. That means 10, 11, 12. Okay, sorry, 3 hours are remaining. The 10, 11, and 12. So now currently 9:41 is there, and in my laptop there is a 9:41. So that's why for completing full day, there is only 3 hours are remaining, guys. Now If you want to display hour as 0 to 12, okay, hour as 0 to 12. So how you can display? So display hour in 12 hours. Display this hour from 0 to 12. So how you can display, guys? So for this, there is a capital I function. Okay. So capital I you have to use, and it will give you the 9 hours. Okay. The 9 hours. That means if you calculate the 24-hour watch, so it will give you 21 and then 41 and so on. That is a 21 for this hour and 42 for the minute and the remaining for the second. So if you use the 12 clock, then it will give you the 9 p.m. This is the thing, guys. Now, if you want to display AM or PM, if you want to display AM or PM, you can display it, guys. Let's see how you can display the AM and PM. Okay, AM and PM. It's very interesting, guys. For this AM and PM, you have to write P only, small p. You have to give the small p. Let's see, it's the PM now, 9 p.m. That's why it's giving me the PM, guys. Okay, suppose you want to display the minutes. If you want to display the minutes, and minutes are starting from 0 to 59. Okay, so minutes, if you want to display, these are from 0 to 59. Then what you will write here, guys? Let's see. For this you will write the capital M. You will write the capital M. So currently 9:43 p.m. So it will give you the 43 as minute, guys. 43 as the minute. Now next one is if you want to display the seconds. If you want to display the second, so how you can display the seconds, guys? Okay, seconds, and these seconds from again 0 to 59, guys. 0 to 59. So how you can denote these seconds? For this you have to use the capital S. Like for minutes you will use the capital M. For seconds you have to use the small s, and this is a 57 seconds. Okay, this is 44 now. Okay, so now you if you want to display the microseconds, guys, if you want to display the microseconds, you can display it also. Okay, so I will write here as microseconds, and these microseconds will be 0.000 to, okay, 60 you have to give, and then 6 nines. Yes, so these are the microseconds, guys. Now for this one you have to use the same thing, but instead of this small y you have to use the small f. You will get, these are the microseconds, 4 5 8 9 6 8. Now here is the 9:44, and these are the microseconds, something seconds, and these are the microseconds, guys. You can count it. Okay, suppose you will take this one here itself, so you can take it. Okay, now if you want minute also in one thing, so you can take it. This is for minute. Okay, I will take it here as a minute, and if you want the hour you can take it hour also. So where the hour is, this is the ninth one we are going to take. Oh no, yes, for hour you have to give the capital I, na? Okay, capital I. And if I will copy this one, so I will get hour also. Now I will paste this hour here. Okay, and if you want month, year, you can take it century, without century, on this and all these things. Okay, so I want this hour, seconds and microseconds. So if I run this, So let's see, 9:46, 16 seconds, and these are the microseconds I will get. So I can combine all these things into one. Now guys, if I want to display the number of year, okay, sorry, I want to display the day, which day the number of year, okay. So the number of day in the year, if I want to display, so how I can display it. So I will copy this one now. Which one I'm going to copy it? 1 second. Yes, so I will copy this and paste here. Now I want, what I want display the number, sorry, the day. 1 second. I have to write it here as display the day, okay, number of year, of year. Now the day number will be from 001 to 366. 366. Okay. And for this, you have to write small j. Instead of I, you have to write the small j. And if you run this, so you will get, this is the 5th day of this year, guys. This is the 2023, and today is the 5th January. That's why it will give me the 5th. If you write your own date, so it will give you that particular day. Yes. So this is the 5th. Now, if I want to display the week number of the year, if I want to display the week number, that means which week of this year, so how I can display it. So display, I want to display the week number, okay, week number of year of, and this week number will be, guys, from 00 to 53, 00 to 53. And for this, you have to write the capital U, guys. You have to write the capital U, and it will give you the first week, guys. It will give you the first week, and this will, for this U will for Sunday as the first weekday. Okay, Sunday as the first weekday. Now, if you want the Monday as first weekday, Monday as the first weekday, you can write here as capital W. Okay, and it will also you give you the first one, the first one. So this is the thing, guys. And now, 1 second, what we have to check, display the week number of year. Okay, so this is the first week, that's why I'm getting this first week. Now suppose I want to display the local version of date and time. I want to display the local version of date and time. So how I can display the local version? So local version of date and time. Okay. How I can display this? So for this, I will use the small c, guys. I will use the small c. So it will give me the local version of the date and time. That means Thursday, January 5th, and this is the 2152 and 2023. So this is the local date and time, guys. Now, if I want to display the century, if I want to display the century, how I can display the century, guys? How I can display the century? So let's see, century. So for this century, I have to write here capital C. I have to write here capital C. And let's see, it will give me the 20th century. Okay, this is the 20th century, not 21st century, guys. If we will go to 100, then it will be a 21st century. We are going towards the 21st century, but we are not living living in the 21st century. Okay, this is the 20th century. Okay, so this is the Actually, we are living in the 21st century, but how many centuries completed till 20th century? Okay, so that's why it will give the 20. Why not 21? Because we are living in 21st century. Sorry for that. We are living in 21st century, but it's not completed. When it will be completed, when the year will be 2100, then it will give me the 21. Now, display the local version of date. Suppose I want to display the local version of date. So how I will display it? So local version of date. So for these guys, instead of this capital I want to write the small x. I want to write the small x. So this is the local version, guys. Generally we have written in this way 1, 5, and 23. So this is the local version. Now, if I want to display the local version of time, so how I can display? Okay, so display the local version of time. Okay, so this is the local version of and this time. So I will write here instead of this I will write the capital X. So I will get the local version of time. That is, in general, we have write time as 21, 52, and 38. Okay, this is a 24-hour clock. That's why it's giving me 21 means 9, guys. 9, 52, and 38. This is PM, not AM, guys. This is PM. Okay, now if I want to display ISO 8601 year, ISO 8601 year, ISO 8601 weekday and week number, I will also display it. Okay, I will also display it. So if you want, you can take it, display these. One second. ISO, okay, ISO 8601. Yes, 8601 year. So for this, you have to write percent capital G, percent capital G, and this is the thing, guys. Now, if I want ISO 8601 weekday instead of year, I will write weekday. So instead of this capital G, we have to use the small u. Then you will get the weekday, that is the 4. Okay, this is the 4. And if you want the week number, if you want the week number instead of this year, I will write as week number. And instead of capital G, I will write as capital V. And let's run it. So it's the first week. I hope, guys, this function will be over and all of you understood the whole date time module. So thank you for watching the video, guys. It's a very interesting. I hope all of you understood and all doubts of your are complete here. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.